Welcome to the live coverage of the MCA Division F T20 tournament. Once again, we are coming to you live from St. Joseph's College ground today for the league game between Ansell Textile Lanka and MHME NB. The 6th edition of the MCA Fairfirst F Division tournament. Before we head to the toss, we'll look at the points table. Ansell Lanka Textile with 2 wins and a loss, as well as MHME NB as well. So identical records for both the teams. Important game ahead. Ideally, they would want to register their 3rd win in this group and move to the top of the table. Before we head to the proceedings, let's go to the toss to the middle with Shamir Veerasinghe, the 2 captains, and the match referee.
Good morning. Here we are for another big encounter at St. Joseph's Grounds, Dali Road. We have MHME captain Amila De Silva, and we have Ansell Textile Madhushan. Madhushan will flip the coin, and the match referee as well. It's Mr. Susilo DS Vijayaratna. Madhushan, Kasi Wasi Jagana. තරග කොහොමද මෙතෙක් ගිහිලා තියෙන්නේ? අපි තරග දෙකක් ජයක් ගන්න කලින් ඒ තරගය පොඩි තරගයක් පරාජය කරනවා. තරගයක් බලන්න දෙන්න. පන්දුර පහර දෙන්නේ නේද? එතකොට කීයක් වගේ ටාගට් එකක් ගහන්න බලන්නේ? 175කටයි උඩින් යන්න තමයි බලන්නේ. All the best Madhushan. We have Amila කොහොමද පන්දු යවන්නේ ඉන්නේ? තරග පන්දු යවන්නේ ඉන්නේ? The changes කොහොමද?
changes
matches කොහොමද ගියේ මේ ටිකේ?
අපි match තුනක් ගහලා තිබෙනවා. එකක් පරාජය වුණා. මේ 4 දෙනෙක්.
matches දෙකක් දිනුනේ? All the best, Amila. And the news out here, the center is Ansell Textiles have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Once again, that's the news from the middle. Ansell Textile Lanka have won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Here are the playing 11 for both teams. Madhushan Sanjay, Akshay Anjana, Chamatsara, Chanaka Veerasinghe, Lakshman Bandara, Nimesh Bandara, Nirosha Lakshanta, Prasad Dasanka, R. Kokulaj, Ravindra Kumara and Tisura Fernando for Ansell Textile Lanka. And for MHME NB, Amila De Silva, Dinura Fernando, Gayan Jayatilaka, Devindu Kodikara, Hasindu Maharage, Mithun Tilna Matipe, Samantha Lorenzo Heva, Sanjula Madhushan, Taranga Fernando, Sachinda Samarakodi and Sumit Nalin will be there playing 11. Slightly overcast conditions here. However, both teams would have elected to bat first is what the captain said. So definitely a good toss to win if you are Ansell Lanka Textile. And MHME NB would reassess their strategy. Would like to contain their opposition for a target which is feasible, ideally less than 160. As you see, both the umpires making it to the middle. With the conditions ahead, you may expect the ball to deviate slightly. Interested to see how the new ball has been utilized by the opening bowlers of MHME NB and what kind of strategy they will employ. Whether it will be an all-pace attack or maybe could be a spinner or two that will take the new ball. Very important game for both teams. Identical records as I mentioned earlier, 2 wins and a loss for both teams. So ideally they'd want to register their 3rd and maybe gain some crucial points with a positive net run rate. Good ground conditions, definitely value for money if you play your shots right in this outfield, St. Joseph's College in Maradana. MHMENB taking the field after the final few words. I'm sure the captain would have spoken to his team with regards to what their strategy is going to be in terms of how they're going to contain the opposition for a reasonable target. Ansell Lanka, on the other hand, would definitely want to post a daunting target and take the game away from their opposition. Interesting to see what the strategy is going to be, whether they are going to go hard from the offset or definitely take calculated risks and be more skeptical in their approach. The two openers for Ansell Lanka in your frame right now. Here's the opening bowler for MHMENB. It's the captain himself. Take the ball. All set to go, waiting on the umpire signal to start play. Slightly overcast conditions, as I mentioned, so gloomy look out to the outfield at the moment. Of course, we are expecting sunlight to creep through eventually during the course of the day. Here's the opening batsman, Samud Chamatsara. 22 games, 22 innings, 866 runs, a best of 132, and striking at 117 runs, 550s and 200s. So he's definitely the run machine of this Ansell outfit. The opening bowler, the captain, Amila Silva, 70 games, 63 wickets, 5 for 22 being his best, 3 wickets on 6 occasions at a decent economy rate. So definitely they'll be looking for early wickets from him. To captain to lead from the front. Here's the first ball. Slight deviation there, straying on the pads, and Ansell Lanka Textiles are off the mark. Slight hint of swing on that first delivery. Gentle pace from Amila Silva. Not expressed by any means. Wonderfully bowled once again. Oh, that's very poor. Very poor in the field on that occasion. Gifting a boundary. That will be the first boundary of this Ansell Lanka Textiles innings. Gentle delivery. Took the outside edge. Looked as a dot ball for all means. It just crept underneath the fielder's feet. Very poor fielding on that occasion. This is a sort of situation where you need to build pressure. Create dot deliveries. However, on that occasion, they gifted an easy boundary. Oh, slightly full this time. He goes up and over. Much more convincing shot this time around. Through the covers for a boundary. Slightly over pitch by Silva. And the batsman gratefully accepted that invitation. Went aerial, but was a safe shot. 9 runs of the over so far. Here comes Amila for the fourth delivery. Once again over pitched. This time finds the fielder. Missed out on that occasion. Here's Akash Anjana's record. 38 games, 697 runs at a best of 65. Striking at 111. Oh, pulls it away. In the gap. Chase for the fielder. It's going to be a teaser, but it's a boundary. Expensive opening over this from the captain, Amila Silva. 13 runs so far with the ball to go. Gentle pace, just dropped it in a very nice area. Enough time for the batsman to rock back and find his fielder, or the gap rather. Once again, pulls it over the infield. Once again, another teaser. This time the fielder manages to get around it. And it'll be a comfortable couple to end the over. Expensive first over. Good start from Ansell Textiles. 15 for no loss at the end of the first.
In the heart of Colombo.
Welcome back. Seems like there'll be spin in operation within the power play. More like gentle medium pace. Worked around the corner. Oh, once again, picks the gap. It's another boundary. Ansell Lanka Textile are dealing in boundaries at the moment. Gentle delivery. Nothing delivery, to be very honest. With the field placed heavily on the offside, it was gentle loosener from the bowler. Definitely would like to correct his line. Taranga Fernando, the new bowler. Slightly on the offside on this occasion, still short and wide. Batsman may feel like he missed out on this occasion. Coming at a very gentle pace. Here's his record, 27 games, 23 wickets, best of 4 for 25. Pitched up on this occasion. Worked around the legs for a single. Once again, gentle delivery from Fernando. Hardly any pace offered. So batsman showing the respect for a good delivery there. Maybe trying to assess what kind of deliveries are coming his way. Once again, gentle delivery. Barely any pace there. Hit along the ground by the batsman for another single. 5 deliveries done, 6 runs off the over. Much quieter over in comparison to the first. And of a decent over there from Taranga Fernando. 6 runs off it, 21 for no loss. Ansell Lanka Textile at the end of the 2. Amila De Silva, the captain, will continue for MHMENB, bowling his second over. Slightly erring in line there. It's another wide. First extras for the day. Starting from way outside of the off stump. Ball always moving away from the batsman. Foolish length on this occasion. Driven but straight to covers. Oh, trying to go up and over. Missed out on that occasion. Maybe misjudging the pace of the delivery. Yeah, he was slightly late on that occasion. Maybe trying to go too hard on that delivery. Floated, driven for 4. And Sri Lanka Textiles are off to a rollicking start here. Slightly overpitched and driven through the line. Fielder stood no chance. Easy boundary once again. Missing its length fractionally, and that's all it took. Side changes to deploy now. Wicket keep up to the stumps. Much better delivery on this occasion by Amila De Silva. "26 runs already conceded within the power play. Just 2.3 overs done at the moment. Much better delivery. Good comeback after being driven for a boundary. Hitting a good length. Wicket keeper up to the stumps. So the batsman will not be able to take a stance outside of the batting crease, allowing the bowler to settle to a decent length. Pulled away into the gap. Fielder in the deep has his work cut out, but he won't be able to stop that. Another boundary. Akash is absolutely steamrolling at the moment. That's the end of the third. Here's the replay once again. Pulled away into the vacant space. There was protection in the deep, but not enough. And Sri Lanka Textile are 30 for 3 at the end of the 3.
In the heart of Colombo, where dreams are made of rebounds and victories, lies a space for every basketballer. Feel the adrenaline, hear the roar of the crowd, even if it's just in your head. We present to you the Mercantile Cricket Association's outdoor basketball court and all the perks that come with it.
Welcome back. Tharanga Fernando will continue once again at a decent pace. It's not focusing on much other than being wicket to wicket. In comparison to Akash, Chamod has had a very quiet start. 5 runs of 6 deliveries. He's taking it slow, ideally allowing Akash to do the heavy lifting here in this partnership. But he'd like to rotate the strike better. Once again, gentle delivery, but very wicket to wicket. Not much room to work with. Neither is he offering much pace. 2-dot delivery to start is over. Left alone this time again. He's bowling a very good spell right now in comparison to what's happening on the other end. Only 6 runs conceded so far. Try to go Apesh just over the fielder. First boundary for Chamod. It was a teaser, but I think he timed it well enough to get himself a boundary. Maybe didn't time it as well as he wanted to, but got enough just to evade the fielder at mid-off. Again back to a good length. He ends the over well, 4 runs off it. And Sri Lanka Textiles are 34 for the no loss at the end of 4. Four was done. 34 for no loss. Very good start for Ansell Textile Lanka. They haven't lost a wicket yet as we see the first bowling change for the day. Sanjula Madhushan. 27 games, 26 wickets, a best of 2 for 9. Decent economy rate as well. He's operating within the power play. 2 more overs to go. Gentle run up. Oh, got something off the pitch there. Slight deviation. Deceived the batsman. Slightly missed the outside edge. Inside edge rather. Keeper didn't gather it cleanly. But I doubt there was any contact with the bat. Slight appeal, but the ball always going down the leg side. Darted in this time around. Batsman may feel like he missed out. Here's the replay. Maybe missing his line slightly, but didn't pay the price for it. Tossed up again, outside edge. Fielder doing the cover up. 3-dot deliveries. Once again, strained down the leg side. This time he finds the gap. It's another boundary. Akash is currently dealing in boundaries. He's moved on to 27 of 17. Ansell Textile Lanka are 38 at the moment. Decent start for the power play. Here's the replay once again. Missing his line slightly. He swiveled across and worked it around the corner for a boundary. Lightning fast outfield here in Maradona. Definitely have value for money for your shots. Once again pitched up. He goes over the bowler's head. May not be a boundary. Fielding. Wrapped up by the fielder in the deep. That's the end of the 5th. And Sri Lanka Textile are 38 for no loss at the end of 5 overs as there'll be a change of voices here.
In the heart of Colombo.
That's just paddle down the corner, but no run. 39 without a wicket. It has been a very, very good start from Ansell Textile Limited. They have got that runs. Brilliant again. Tharanga Fernando. He's bowling well. Chamud and Akash are the 2 batters in the middle. And again cuts well. Cuts for a beautiful shot for a boundary. No stop in that. Brilliant from Ansell Textile. They are playing with the field and it's superb. You can see the 2 umpires, Darshana Pereira and Malinda Sampath. And the match referee is Mr. Susilo D.S. Vijayaratna. This time, half a chance. Couldn't held on. Single taken. Great going. Super batting. Akash on 28. Chamud on 14. Excellent batting from these two batters. Have got into a really nice platform. In the air. Over the top and into the boundary. Another boundary in the proceedings. This is super batting. 9 runs coming off that over. Still 1 ball to go. Excellent power play for the batters. They have got that runs flowing brilliantly. Look at that. Short arm jab, I would say. Manage it brilliantly. And this is in the air. This might be out. Taken by the fielder. That is a simple catch. He made it look so easy. First wicket is gone. Power play is done and dusted. It is 6 overs. 48 for 1 wicket as Akash heads back to the pavilion. Good catch from the fielder. You can see flighted delivery. Akash trying to go downtown, but only managed to get the fielder. And there goes Akash. And 48 for 1. New batsman in is Tisura. Akash Anjana was the man out, 32. Tisura Fernando is a new bat in. And Chamatsara is on 14. Gevindu Kodikara is the catcher in the last wicket. It's going to be Sanjula Madhusan to bowl. Off spinner. 5 runs in the first over. Good shot. Straight to the fielder. And the score goes up to 49 with that. That was a top edge. Fielder came down and taking a good catch. Brilliant ball. He's turning the ball quickly. Sanjula Madhushan. Excellent bowling. New batsman Tisura Fernando, 621 runs. Look at his highest runs, 100. And 250s and a strike rate of 109. Excellent. Tisura faced 1 ball already. And he goes, beautiful shot. Fielder manages to keep it down to 2 runs. 50 comes up for team Ansell Textiles. Well held from the fielder. 51 for 1. What a beautiful delivery there. Beating all ends up. From Sanju. Bowling his second over. This is in the air. Trouble. Taken. Thisura has to come and go. Gayan has taken that catch. Thisura Fernando, short stay. Tried to go up and over. Only manages to get the fielder. Easy catch. Thisura Fernando has to depart. He goes for 2. Thisura Fernando, Ganja Tilak at the catcher. He goes for 2 runs. Thisura Fernando. Bad luck for him. There he goes. The new batsman in is Niroshan. Niroshan Lakshant. 553 runs, 62 best and 350s. But that is very close. Yes, he's gone. That all stats has to go to the bagging. What a beautiful delivery. The match is turning on its head. And there you go. That was plum. Look at that. Gone. Dead. And all of a sudden, it's 51 for 3. Sandula Madhusan, very well bowled. And the new batsman in is Prasad. He's the new batter. 51 for 3 at 7 overs. Prasad Asanka. 106 best. 950s for him. He can bat. And there you go. So Sanjula Ins is over. 7 overs. 52 for 3 wickets. There you go. We're going to have the 8th over in progress. It's going to be Taranga. $52 for 3. This time, it's gone again. Wickets falling in a canter. And fourth one is gone. What a beautiful catch. And Emichemi NB are coming back into this game with 4 important wickets. Tried to go up and over, but only manages to. Yes, there you go. And that is Prasad Asanka, the new batsman. He goes for 1. The batters have to put their head down and bat. They're not doing it properly. Taranga Fernando picks up his 2nd wicket. First 5 overs, they were 38. And then they were somewhere 45 without a wicket. Now 52 for 4. And this is turning to be excellent bowling. This is Kokula Raj, 396 runs, 63 best with the 250s. $52 for 4. Kokula Raj, the new batter. There you go. Big appeal. No harm done. This is excellent from Taranga. Kokula Raj and Chamod. In the air, but no trouble at all. This has been a beautiful over thus far. Not giving anything away. Kokula Raj, 2 balls without a run. That is a big appeal. Just about hitting him outside the line. Otherwise, he is in trouble. Missed the straight ball. He's saying something and laughing. He's a capable batsman. Kokula Raj. I just feel that is probably very close. Then bowler is excited before hitting the pads. He's thinking about it. And 53 at the moment. Super bowling from Taranga Fernando. He's going to end his spell. 2 for 20. In the air, almost getting his 3rd wicket. End of 8 overs. It's 53 for 4. It's going to be the 9th over. Sanjula is going to continue. Bowled really well. Got 2 wickets, important wickets back to back for Sanjula. Kokula Raj just nudging that one. He's on strike. This time he manages to get to the deep fielder. Deep mid on. There you go. Excellent bowling. Arm delivery. Push it through a bit quicker than the regular off spin. This time full toss. And he manages to get the gap and split it for 4. Brilliant from Chamod this time. And the scoreboard goes up to 58 with that excellent shot. Super batting there from Chamod. That is good bowling. Misfield from the wicket keeper. Sanjula. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant bowling. 59 for 4 after 9 overs.
In the heart of Colombo.
It's going to be a new bowler. Wickets to fall. That was the catch, first wicket. Superb. It was the second one. Another catch. And the next one was LBW was Plum. Then tries to go up and over. Only manages to get the fielder. New bowler is Sumit Nalin. Starts up with a wide. And gets a couple of runs. Sumit Nalin, veteran. Umpire calling it perfectly all right. And then Sumit Nalin. The figures, no wickets yet. One inning. Beautiful shot. Excellent batting from Chamod. And he moves to 23. Score moves to 66. Brilliant. 1 ball, 7 runs to Sumit Nalin. He is continuing his poor form with the ball. Sumit Nalin, tall lad. Good delivery this time from Nalin. Taranga runs in. And Chamud is on 23. Another wide. Wicket keeper is mostly not catching the ball. It's a clear wide. He's pushing the ball, not giving it properly. Look at that. Wicket keeper. Dear oh dear. Sumit Nalin is getting this wrong. He's not bowling to the plan. All over the place at the moment. Sumit Nalin runs in. This time cuts for a single. Good bit of fielding there. Halfway in the over, already 3 wides, conceding lots of runs in those extra deliveries. 70 on the board as well. And into the gap, fielder is there. No harm done. Let's see what will happen in the next 2 balls. 71, 12 runs coming off this over from Nalin. This time sent back from the non-striker. Chamod. Kukul Raj. 9 balls, 3 runs. Let's see what Nalin can do in the last ball. Nalin can only give a single there to the deep. 72 for 4 after 10 overs. Harshan Joseph will take you through to the 15th over.
Welcome back. Here are the bowling figures. Samila De Silva, 2 overs, 23 runs. Quite expensive, the captain. Taranga Fernando and Sanjula Madhushan are the ones with the wickets. 2 each for both of them. Quite economical figures. And Sumit Nalin just a solitary over for 13 runs so far. Here's Sanjula Madhushan to complete his quota of 4 overs. He's been the pick of the bowlers. Very tight line and length. Kept it very simple. Keep the batsman guessing. Varied his pace very well. And has 2 wickets to show for his troubles. Slightly erring on the leg side. Gets away with it. Good feeling on that occasion. Clean take and return to the keeper. Very important that Amichami and B keep things tight right now. After a blistering start, they lost their way here. Ansell Textile Lanka lost 4 quick wickets. Now it's a repair job currently going on. Chamud clearly showing his intention to play the anchor role. Driven very firmly this time. Very poor in the outfield and conceding an easy boundary. That should have been stopped. It was firmly driven, but it should have been stopped. Slightly over pitching. Found the vacant gap. Opting to go with his feet rather than his hands and only managing to just kick it over the boundary. Once again darts it in towards the pads. This time, however, they managed to sneak in a single. Here's Gokul Raj facing his 12th delivery. Very watchful. It's important that this pair at least carry this partnership until the 15th over. They cannot afford to lose another wicket right now. Oh, sweeps the delivery straight to the man in the deep. It's Nalin who does the mopping up. That's the end of Sanjula's quota of 4 overs, 2 for 21. At the end of 11 overs, it's 79 for 4.
In the heart of Colombo, where
new bowler into the attack. It's Govind Kudikara, 8 games, just the 6 wickets. However, best of 4 for 26. Slightly high on the economy rate. He'll have to work on that. However, taken the bulk of his wickets in one game. Ideally want to keep it simple when he begins his spell. Let's see what he's got. Oh, it's a juicy full toss. Could be a no ball. The umpires looking at each other. Still no signal. Yeah, it's given as a no ball. It's a free hit. Cardinals in that from a spinner. May have lost his grip on that occasion. Trying to dart it in. Yeah, definitely it was a no ball. Shamud would want to make the best out of this. He's the set batsman. Short delivery, pulls it away, pulls it handsomely, and it's out of the ground. Lusty blow on this occasion by Chamod. New balls called by the umpire. Definitely, you're not going to find that for a while. Sent it fast and short. However, Chamod was in good position to play that shot. Probably knew or anticipated what it would probably be. Drinks taken in the meantime. 11.1 overs bowled. 87 for 4 at the moment are Ansell Textile Lanka. Chamod 35 of 27. Kokulraj just 7 of 14 at the moment.
At the Mercantile Cricket Association, passion for the game starts young. The MCA Academy welcomes boys and girls under 13, 15 and 17. We go beyond the basics, teaching them leadership, public speaking and the importance of sportsmanship. The MCA Academy, nurturing champions, one game, one lesson at a time.
We've made some changes.
Welcome back after the drinks break. 11.1 overs being bowled. Once again a juicy full toss. Just worked away to the deep for another single. The captain doing the fielding on that occasion. Expensive over so far. 8 runs with only 2 deliveries. 1 no ball as well. Much better delivery. Much better delivery. Flighted outside of off stump. That's the line he should be looking at. Maybe slightly closer to the stumps. However, on a good length. Here we go. Here's the replay of that incident once again. There was a slight appeal from the keeper, but I don't think the batsman... Yeah, he's well inside by the time the bails came off. Goes downtown and goes over. That's another 6. Expensive over from Govindu Kodikara. Pitched up and Kokularaj took the invitation with both hands. Clean connection. $14 runs off the over so far. 2 more deliveries yet to come. Oh, missed out on that occasion. Short and wide. He had the opportunity to play that shot. Both fielders are in the ring, so definitely had he pierced the gap, he would have gotten a boundary. 1 more delivery to come from Kodikara. Pitched up again. This time doesn't get the elevation, but gets the placement. Another boundary. Expensive over comes to an end. Ansell Textile Lanka at the end of 12 are 98 for 4. Here's that replay once again. The fielder in the deep stood no chance. It just gathered pace as it went. Hasindu Maharage is the new bowler. 5 games, 6 for 7. Impressive best figures on that occasion. 1 5-wicket hold. Decent economy rate. So definitely MHME have bought him in looking for a breakthrough. This partnership is going dangerous at the moment. So slightly singy action. Maybe slightly going down leg by signal by the umpire, but definitely not in with a shout for a wicket. Here's the replay once again. Gentle run up, but I think his arm speed is what generates the pace. Hurried the batsman, surprised him definitely. Decent delivery once again. Very hard to make your or keep your control within the stumps when you are having such a slingy action, but he seems to have mastered it pretty well. 2 very good deliveries. Oh, once again, decent delivery, inside edge onto the pads. Batsman scamper through for a single. There was an appeal, but I believe, he's given it as leg byes, so maybe it was slightly away from the stumps. He was advancing, so definitely a lot of doubt attached to that appeal. He's Marage, erring in line this time around, trying to go for the foolish length. Straying down the leg side, it's a wide. Looking for a Yorker there, definitely, because previously he was bowling on a good length, trying to vary his length. Walks down and just greets it with the full face of the bat. Quick run as well. Good batting there from Chamod. Trying to negate with the length. Trying to get underneath it as much as possible. Oh, right through the batsman there. Cut him in half. Slight appeal from the keeper. Possibly expecting there to be an edge, but I don't think it got any connection from anything. Just played around it. Good connection from the keeper. Here's the replay once again. Yeah, it missed everything. Oh, this time straying in line. Fortunately, there is cover in the deep. They're coming back for the second. That's good running. That will be leg byes, but that was very good running by both the batsmen. Good calling. That's the end of the 13th. Ansell Textile Lanka are 102 for the loss of 4.
In the heart of Colombo,
it's 121 for 4 after 15 overs. You can see Chamod on 44 and Kokula Raj on 25. Akash Anjana batted well for 32. Beautiful shot there. Bit of a misfield. And 4 runs. Very well played. And 125 now with that boundary. Can see missing that completely. Kukula Raj on to 29. Good partnership this is. They were 50 odd for the loss of 4 wickets. Now they are coming back strongly. All is well and the match will start again. This time in the air, it's caught. Beautiful catch from Sajindra. And that will be the end of Kokula Raj. There you go. He departs. Tries to go big. Almost getting that, but fielder was there. Manages to get that catch comfortably. Kokula Raj goes for 29. And the new batsman in. is Ravindra. Is the new batter. Walking out. 125 for 5. Ravindra Kumara, best of 58. Strike rate, look at that. 157. Average of 23. Starts up with a boundary. What a beautiful shot to start the proceedings. Just get that away for a boundary. Quite easy. Made it looks comfortable. Tries to work that into the corner, but no connection whatsoever. No run there. 8 runs coming off this over with a wicket from Gayan Jayatilaka. Cuts firmly and misfields. Gets a couple of runs easily. 10 runs coming now. Ravindra moves to 6. That was the last wicket. Kuklaraj tries to go big but holding out. That ends the over. 16 overs completed. 131 for 5. Hasindu Maharage to continue bowling. He's bowled 2 overs for 12 runs. And he lost his footing. Hasindu Maharage, I can remember he got 6 wickets in the last outing against Ceylon Tobacco. But today, not doing it properly. He was the man of the match there. Today going all wrong. Square arm action bowler Hasindu Maharage. Not getting his radar right. Over the top. Out this time. Maharage picks up his first wicket as Chamod is going to walk back to the pavilion. Excellent wicket there. Actually, it's a big wicket. Maharage gets the informed batter Chamod. Good catch. There you go. He's walking out. Chamod Chamatsara. And new batsman walking out. Two wides and a wicket. .133 for 6. Ansell Textile. Lakshman Bandara has 289 runs with best of 42, average of 13 and strike rate of 101. Now he's getting it right. Hasindu Maharage is a good bowler. And not to be That was a pacey delivery. No harm done for Lakshman Bandara. See the wicket. Tried to get that angle, but almost getting that 6, but not to be this time. Holding out. In the air. This is 4 runs. Good batting from Lakshman Bandara. Got that right. And where to go to the boundary. Look at that. Bandara. Hitting, and he's given him. I think it hit the bat. But umpire decides to walk back. I just thought that hits the bat. He's laughing it. Clearly inside edge. Umpire not picking it. Given him out. Bandara departs for 4. Hasindu Maharage gets his second wicket. New batsman walking out is Nimesh. And Wakats 138 for 7. And that ends Maharage's over.
In the heart of Colombo.
And that's a beautiful delivery from Amila, the captain. It's going to attack Nimesh. That's a huge hit. It is going to be out. That's the 8th wicket. Wickets falling in a rapid pace. 8th wicket gone. Amila De Silva, the skipper, gets the man. Nimesh goes. Trying to up the ante, but holding out in the deep. Look at that catch. Good catch. They're falling apart. Rather. 8 wickets already. They have 3 more overs, I must say. Need to bat that 3 overs. 41 runs, 13 best. Chanaka Veerasinghe is not much batsman. Good chance for Emi to come back into this game. That was a clear wide. Not the ball he wanted to bowl. Quick single. And manages to get home. 140 has reached. Chanaka was the new batter. Now it's a Ravindra. He has 6. He can bat. Non-striker for a long time. This time bludgeoned it away for 4. I told you he can bat. Surely showing that capability. And manages to split the gap and wear to the boundary. Superb stuff from Ravindra. And he moves to 10 with 5 balls. Superb stuff from him. Huge hit. 6 more. Super batting. And the runs are coming. It's 150. What a capability he has. What were you doing at the other end? He can surely bat. Look at that hit. Superb. This is in the air. And it's taken. Ravindra should have stayed on. But not to be. He's gone for 16. Good effort, but should have stayed on. Look at that. And fielder backpedaling. Hold on to a brilliant catch. 150 for 9 after 18 overs. Ravindra Kumar goes for 16. It's the new batter, Madhushan. Madhushan Sanjay, the captain, comes in last man. Interesting. White ball. Clearly going down leg. That's just a single again. That's done him. Maharage gets his 3rd wicket. That's all over. 152 all out. Look at that. Cleans him up with a beauty. It's 152 all out. At 18 overs. Batsmen, 2 batters are walking out. The captain came in last man. Probably a bowler. Ansell Textiles needing 153. Emichemi needs 153 to win. Excellent by Emichemi. 44 for Chamatsara, 32 for Akash Anjana. Kokulu Raj got 29. Others were extras, 21. Ravindra Kumar also got 16. 2 wickets apiece for Amila, Taranga and Sanjula. And Hasinu Maharage getting 4 wickets. Gayan Jayatilaka picked up a wicket. And there you go. 153, the target. And we'll have a highlight package. There you go. And batters playing superb shots in the beginning. Getting everything going towards them. Then handling the pressure. Brilliant batting. Wonderful. Look at that. Cut shot. Went to the boundary. He played some shots, brilliant shots. That was in the air. Taken. That was LBW. Cleans up. And good catch. The celebrations. And then the partnership happened. Played some shots all around. Batters going great guns. Looking to go good and big. Kokulu Raj batted superbly. That's the wicket. Kokulu Raj dismissed for 29. And then Chamod went soon after. Hold on. Then catch has been taken beautifully. Boundaries. Sixers. And the wickets as well. That was Ravindra with a good catch. And he cleans him up with a beauty to end the innings at 152. All out at 18.2 overs. And 153 needed to Emichemi to win this match in 120 balls. So we will be back in about 5 minutes time for the second innings from Dali Road.
Welcome back to this group game in the Fairfirst F Division T20 League tournament between Ansell Textile Lanka and MHME-NB. You're tuned in to the run chase. Ansell Lanka batting first scored 152 runs, all out in 18.2 overs. So the target for MHME-NB is 153. It's not an impossible ask, but it could be a tricky run chase. They need to get a solid foundation, especially in the power play, to make sure they can muster these 153 runs. And Sri Lanka, on the other hand, will be disappointed because they were bundled out with 8 deliveries remaining. They could have made something out of that remaining deliveries as well. Possibly set a target in excess of 165 runs, but they missed out. However, now they'll have to make do with 152 and defend this somehow. Opening batsman for MHME-NB taking their guard. They'll have their work cut out. They need to set a platform for the remaining batting order to chase this down. Here's the first delivery. Raj, shortish delivery, worked around the corner, couple of runs on offer. Neat footwork there by the fieldsman. That's the captain. And MHME-NB off the mark in this run chase. Raj runs in short this time, pulled away over the fielder. First boundary of this run chase. Positive start here by the MHME batsman. Gentle pace. You are not going to trouble the batsman with a shortish delivery when you're gentle medium pace. Paid the price for it. Comes Raj again. Outside off stump, skies it, but might land safely. The captain in pursuit will cut it off. Just a solitary run at the end of it all. Eventful first 3 deliveries at the moment. Didn't catch it cleanly. Almost ended up skying it. Fortunately, got enough to evade the fieldsman. Managed to cross over for a single. Left hand, right hand combination in the middle for MHME-NB. Here's Raj. Shot again, pulled away. Another boundary. Both batsmen off to a rollicking start here. Once again, comfortable height for him to swivel around and deposit it into the boundary. Poor line and length from Raj at the beginning of this innings. Easy pickings for the batsman. Here comes Raj once again. Better line, better length, worked around by the batsman, working it to deep third man. Expensive over to start the innings. Just the start. MHMENB needed. Here's Kokularaj once again. Better delivery, better line and length. But batsman smart enough. Oh, that's poor in the field. Overthrows. They're already under a lot of pressure. Unnecessary there on that occasion. End of an eventful over. MHMENB off to a blistering start here. Pace from both ends to start the innings off for Ansell Textile Lanka. Or foolish delivery. Gentle pace. Maybe the batsman missed that. The pace of the delivery. That's the bowler once again. Better shot this time by the batsman. Still finds the fielder. 2-dot deliveries. Much welcome for Ansell Textile Lanka. Conceded way too many runs in the first over. Advances. Doesn't time it. Finds the fielder once again. No run. Getting the bottom of the bat. Full toss this time, driven. Once again, he finds the fielder. Got away with one there, the bowler. Batsman must be kicking himself. It was a juicy full toss outside off stump. Should have made much more of what he did eventually. Very well bowled once again. Lovely first 5 deliveries from the bowler. Kept it very quiet this entire over. As a matter of fact, not a single run conceded. Would ideally want to finish off with a maiden. Once again driven, trying to run with the shot, but no, says the non-striker. Excellent over after that poor first over from Kokularaj. It's a maiden. Immediate change for the bowling. Kokularaj has been taken out. Yet another fast bowling option by the looks of it. Gentle medium pace, I must say. Around the wicket, pulls away. Just over the fielder. Work cut out in the deep. He doesn't do anything with it either. Another boundary. Here's the replay of it. Diving effort by the fielder. Evading the fielder in the deep as well, agonizingly. Rolled away to the mid-wicket boundary. Oh, better delivery, much better delivery. Kept low, almost shaped the off stump. Batsman caught surprised there. Possibly expected the ball to bounce much better than that. Here's the replay. Oh, almost could have gotten his inside edge too. Many things could have happened. Fortunately for the batsman, it went in his favour. Again, better delivery one more time. Worked around the corner for a single. Good result. Good couple of comeback deliveries from the bowler after being hit for a boundary in the first. Driven firmly, finds the fielder again. Even in the previous over, the same batsman, firmly drove a couple of deliveries, found the middle of the bat, but just couldn't find the placement. Must be getting a bit frustrated at the moment. Played away. Well fielded in short third man. Definitely prevented a boundary there. 1 run for the batsman's troubles. Slightly wideish this time, but gets away with it. Umpire giving the benefit of the doubt to the bowler, and that's the end of the third. Steady start here for MHME NB. Ideal start with the runs in the first over. Quiet second, it was actually a maiden, and then the third bringing in about 8 runs. Bowler continues once again. Taking it on the full. Oh, could have been close. Ran with the shot. You would like to say it's a good call, but interesting replay to see how close this was. Once again, he's pulled it. Once again, he's found the boundary. He's only dealing in boundaries right now. He's trying to be the aggressor of this partnership, and he's doing a very good job at it. Here's that delivery once again. Not really that short, but he picked up length very fast, got into position, and pulled it away handsomely. 1 bounce over the boundary. Slightly foolish, missed out on an opportunity there. Wanting to sneak in a run as well. Drifting down the leg. Should have picked it off for runs. Missed out. He had the vacant spaces as well. 25 runs, 3.3 overs at the moment. For no loss, MHMENB. Full toss again, driven through the covers. Finds the fielder, slight fumble, allows the batsman to cross over for a single. Goes downtown and goes all the way. First 6 of the innings for MHMENB. First maximum for Tinura as well. That was a shot of real authority there. Once again tries to go up and over. Half a shot there, didn't time it whatsoever. Fortunately, it lands just in front of the fielder. Fortunate on that occasion as we come to the end of the fourth over. Second over for the bowler from this end. Left arm round the wicket. Good start for the over. Pitched it within the stumps. Has Lakshman asking the batsman to improvise if he wants runs. Keeping it very simple. That's exactly what they need to do right now, Ansell Lanka. Just need to dry down the runs so that MHMENB batsman will make a mistake. They should cut off these easy singles either. Good couple of deliveries to start the over with. Slight change in the field for the right-handed batsman. 2 men in the deep on the leg side. Or 1 man in the deep on the leg side rather. Driven again. Quick single attempted. But non-striker turns the batsman around. Definitely no single there on that occasion. Straight to the fielder. Foolish delivery, driven firmly. Passing the fielder, runs away down to the boundary. Full value for your shots on this outfield, and he timed it pretty well. Here's the replay once again. Walked into that drive, found the middle of the blade, and found the placement as well. Better delivery from Lakshman, but worked away by the batsman for another single. Smart cricket, got the boundary. Now rotating the strike. Oh, inside edge. That's a French cut. Oh, the fielder in the deep should have done better. Fortunate 4 runs here for Amichemi NB, who are racing along in this run chase. And at the end of the 5th, they are in a very, very strong position as I hand over the mic to Shamira to carry you through to the next 5 overs. Here's the replay.
Thank you, Harshan. It's 42 after 5 overs without a wicket, I guess. 44. So, Amichemi NB into a rollicking start. And it's very good from their point of view. These two batters can bat well. They can get that platform into that 150 target. They can have this in their pockets. And today, good weather conditions. Hot and humid. As dot ball. The 2 umpires for today's match is Darshana Pereira and Malinda Sampath, and the match referee Susilo D.S. Vijayaratna. Former Josephian is there with us. And 44 now. Good delivery. Number 77 brilliantly bowled there. Nimesha is the bowler. From Ansell Textile. Pulls it. And gets a single. Score moves up to 45. Superb stuff from Amichemi NB. 45 now. Good bowling and good batting as well. Pinched a single. 46 now. This is Dinura batting well. Nimesh comes in. What a beautiful hit. Blistering from Dinura. 1 bounce into the boundary. 4 more. 50 comes up for Team Amichemi. Today is the second day of the World Cup 2026 T20. It is Afghanistan 58 for 2 at 9 overs against New Zealand. It's playing at India. .48 after 6 overs. Here you go. And power play is ended. It's going to be Lakshman Bandara. Got a bad decision when he was batting. Wide to start. Can see clearly going down leg. Let's go, says umpires. And a good delivery this time. .49 now. What a beautiful shot, but good fielding. Got a hand to it. Got that 50. 50 for none. We are in for a thrilling encounter. This one. Clips it to the mid-wicket region. Single taken. And partnership is very crucial in this situation. Need to keep the wickets intact. Go on. What a beautiful shot there. This might run away for the boundary. Yes, it does. On the way for more. Look at that shot. Again. Splits the gap. No stopping that once it passes the infield. Comes Lakshman Bandara. Good delivery. Inside the tram line. Pulls it for single. So that's the end of the 7th over.
In the half.
It's going to be Nimesh. To continue. Coming from the swimming pool end. And he clips it down to corner. Single. Happily changed the strike. There is a small technical error on the scorecards. We'll bring you the scores very soon. Dinura flicks it Straight to the man. No run being taken. .57 at the moment. With 0 wickets been added. And make it 61 with the boundary. 60 up. That is 61. We are in the 8th over. They are well in course to wrap this match, because this ground, it's very difficult to contain. Welcome boundary for Dinura. Steers the point region. No run being added again. 61 on the board. Emichemi doing well in this game. Slow ball. Made that a dot ball from Nimesh. 61 important runs has been already made. 90 more to get. Time umpire says it's a wide. 62 now. Clearly clips to the leg side, gets a 63rd run in progress. 8 overs completed, 63 for none. And the captain is into the attack. 63 for none. 8 overs. That is going to be the first wicket. The captain, the golden arm. Where were the captain all this time till the 8th over? First delivery. And he's gone. Dinura the man depart. Skipper Madhushan has got that reward. Went with the arm, no turn, hurried to the batter, and leading edge. Look at that. There's been a very good cotton ball. Well done. You beauty there from Madhusan. The new batter walks out. Samantha Lorenzueva is the new batter. .28 is what Dinura got when he departed. Well made 28 for him. Lorenzueva, the wicket keeper of the team, Samantha. Good delivery. Quicker. And the score moves up to 64. There you go. 28 to Dinura. Madhushan, the captain. Beautiful delivery. Excellent bowling. 64 at the moment. And that's a dot delivery. Superb stuff from Madhushan, the captain. He's operating brilliantly. Came back into this match with that over. That is struck well from Manjula. That should be curtains. Yes, what an over. What drama at Dali Road. 2 wickets in that Madhushan over. 65 for 2. And there you go. Excellent. And that is the end of Sanjula. Sanjula goes, I guess, 2 important players. Yes, of course, Sanjula has to go. He's no man's. He didn't have that time to come in. Manjula departs. Ansell Textiles are right back in this. 9 overs completed. 65 for 2. New batsman coming in is Taranga Fernando, the medium fast bowler. He's coming in number 4. The team needs him very badly. 65. Emichemi, the batting team. Looks like Madhushan has another ball to go. There you go, Madhushan. Starts off with the single. 66 after 9 overs with 2 wickets. And Lorenzuova and Lorenzo Heva rather. And Taranga Fernando. That is the target. They need 86. 9 overs completed, 66 for 2. Here comes the bowler. Punched it. 67 now. .1 overs. There you go. Played through the line. And that is almost Lorenzo Heva. 3 balls already in this over. Lorenzo Heva, no idea where he's running. Already gave a run out in from batter. Again, dot ball. Dinuru Fernando got 33 and Sanjula Madhushan 33, rather Dinuru Fernando 29. Beautiful delivery. Excellent bowling, mind you. Lorenzo Heva. Famous name, Lorenzo Heva. And into the 10th over. This time gets a single. 10 overs completed. It's 69. Actually 70 for 10 overs. Changing voices is the Harshad Joseph will take you to the 15th.
In the heart of Colombo, where
Welcome back. It's the captain to resume his second over. Change the game on his head with his solitary over. 2 wickets. Excellent running catch of his own bowling, and then a complete mix-up which resulted in both the opening batsmen returning to the pavilion in 1 over. They've pulled this game back slightly ever since. Oh, generating some bounce there. That's one clearly not able to score as freely as they used to during the power play. Slight element of pressure as well. Restricted to singles so far. .71 for 2 at the end of 10.4 overs. Another very good over in progress by the captain. of Ansell Textile Lanka. Operating from round the wicket now. Keeping it very simple. Not allowing the batsman any room. As a result, it's not very easy to get him away. Once again, a good delivery. Worked around the leg side for a single. The end of 11. Emichemi are 72 for 2. Drinks have been taken at the end of the 11th over. 72 for 2. Emichemi in their run chase of 153. Set by Ansell Textile Lanka. 152 for the loss of 10 wickets at the end of 18.2 was the first innings. They got off to a blistering start, did Emichemi. However, they lost their way slightly since both the openers were dismissed in 1 over. So it's important that this partnership carries them through at least until the 15th over at a healthy run rate so that they can launch from that point onwards in this run chase. Interesting to see how Ansell Textile Lanka will operate moving forward until the 15th over. They'll ideally want to keep a few more quiet overs as they have done for the last few. Maybe bag a couple more wickets to really put on the pressure on Emichemi. So far they've done a very good job since those 2 wickets. Tisura to continue from the swimming pool end. Oh, went right through him there. Good delivery to start after the drinks break. Batsman completely misreading the line. Almost cost his wicket there. Tisura comes running in again. Slightly outside off stump. Hacked away by the batsman. Straight to the field. Just a single. .73 for 2 now. The end of 11.3 overs. Here's Tisura once again to the right-handed batsman. Goes up and over. And he's found the man in the deep. Soft dismissal once again. Emichemi are losing their way in this run chase. It's Lawrence Uheva who has to depart at the moment. Nothing shot in the end. Pitched up delivery. It was there for the taking, but he just didn't time it very well. A very good catch in the deep. Emichemi are now 72 for the loss of 3 wickets. in 11.4. It's a captain who has come to the middle. A lot of responsibility attached to him now. It's important that he sees his side through in this run chase. Game hanging in the balance. 72 for 3. 11.4 overs bowled. Here's the good delivery to start for the new batsman. Gets off the mark straight away. To run firmly down the ground. Yet another single. That'll be the end of another successful over. In fact, there's another delivery to go. Here's Tisura once again to the new batsman. To run firmly through the covers. Opportunity for a couple. They decide against it. Good fielding there once again. Now that's the end of another successful over. Hemichemi at the end of 12 are 76 for the loss of 3 wickets. Here's the captain once again. Captain to captain now. Wide delivery to start with. Could have gone for more. Fortunately gets away with a wide. Driven straight to the cow fielder. No run taken there. Once again, very good bowling this by the Ansell Textile Lanka captain. Keeping it wicket to wicket, keeping it very simple, keeping his counterpart quiet at the moment. Oh, beautifully bowled. Misses the outside edge. It's good bowling by Madhushan. He's definitely looked a real threat since he came on to the attack. Once again, Hamila finds the field. This is frustrating. The pressure is mounting with every dot delivery. Once again worked around. No single again. 5 dot deliveries. He's quickly getting through with his overs as well. So no breathing space for the batsman. Oh, that's a splendid end to the over. He's been stumped there, deceived by the flight, completely playing down the wrong line, and that's the 4th wicket. Captain gets the captain. Here's the side-on angle of this. Walked past it, lost his balance, and the keeper did the rest. Lucky there on the keeper's behalf because he lost control of the ball, but he dropped it onto the stumps. So at the end of the day, they get the desired result. "13 overs done and dusted. 77 for 4. As Madhushan Sanjay once again comes into the attack. Madhushan Sanjay to operate. Here's Mithun Matipe. His stats for 21 games, 390 runs, a best of 78. He's a really hefty striker. Strikes it at 143. So definitely he'll have to gather some runs for his team, who are struggling at the moment. Drives his first delivery straight to the covers. Ravindra Kumara bowling his first over, would definitely want to maintain the good work his captain has been doing. Swing across the line. They're looking for runs. Frustration is building. So is the pressure. Here are Ravindra Kumara's stats. 6 matches, 6 innings. Dancing down the track. This time gets some connection. That's his first runs. Asking rate now climbing all the way up to 11.84. They need some big blows at the moment. The singles won't really hurt Ansell Textile Lanka. Emichemi needs some boundaries and very fast. Two more deliveries to go in the over. Finds the fielder once again. It's a captain. Yet another single. Quiet over once again. Just 3 runs off it. One more delivery to go. They'll ideally want to finish off with a boundary. Ravindra Kumar, on the other hand, would want a dot delivery to seal off a very good over. His first. Chop down, and there is protection there inside the ring, and that is another dot ball. End of a very good over at the end of 14. Emichemi 80 for the loss of 4 in pursuit of 153. Welcome back once again. The captain will finish his quota of 4 overs, bowling his 4th and final. The most successful bowler so far. 2 for 6 are his figures. Quick single once again. They wouldn't mind this Ansell Textile Lanka. It's the boundaries that they're trying to prevent. Mithun is taking his guard now. Looking around to see what the field is. Heavily protected field on the leg side. Well ball once again. No room for a cut shot. Chopped on almost into his stumps. Got away with one there. Oh, drifting down the leg. Loud appeal. Swings it away, swings it to the hills. That's the first 6. Much needed for Mithun as well as Emichemi in this run chase. First boundary of Madhushan Sanjay. Must say, this is been very disciplined bowling from him. Here's the replay. Absolutely sweet connection. Went all the way, sailed over the fieldsman in the deep into the mid-wicket boundary. Just 2 more deliveries to go for Madhushan Sanjay, the captain. He's gone for his first boundary. Shot this time, worked away, but fielded at short third man. Ooh, swing and a miss there. Finishes his over, does Madhushan Sanjay. So at the end of 15, Emichemi are 87 for 4, chasing 153. We'll come back to the live action. Here's the worm for both teams. Emichemi started off very positively, but losing their way right now. Required run rate all the way up to 13.6. Another dot delivery. They need to reduce these dot deliveries, at least get a single if they can't find the boundary. Oh, walking right across his stumps, and the umpire raises the dreaded finger. That's another wicket gone. It's Taranga Fernando who pays the price. Here's the replay once again. Straight delivery. He missed it altogether. Played around it. It was crashing onto off stump. That's another wicket gone there. Taranga Fernando, 9 of 15. Nothing much to show for his troubles. ABW Ravindra Kumara. Emichemi 87 for 5 now. Govindu Kodikara, the new batsman, 12 matches, 145 runs, a best of 24. He'll definitely want to better that, even at a better strike rate. They are in desperate need for some boundaries right now. Ansell Textile Lanka are tightening their grip in this run chase. Here's the replay of that final wicket, played right across the line. He was dead in front. Slow, dreaded finger of the umpire going up. He's been bowling very well. Driven through the covers. There is protection in the deep. Just another single. These won't hurt the bowling side at the moment. They're doing a very good job at covering these hot spots where the batsmen are targeting. There's ample protection in the boundaries. Here's Bithum now. Oh, bowled him. His woodwork has been disturbed. It's another wicket in the over. Ravindra Kumara is bowling a splendid spell here. 2 wickets down for 2 wickets for 4 runs in his 1.5 overs so far. 88 for 6. Emichemia actually reeling at the moment. Here's the replay once again. Oh, missed it completely, didn't he? So, moving away from the stumps, trying to play it on the offside. Completely missed a straighter delivery. And the man who was carrying a lot of hope in terms of playing a few big shots has perished. It's looking more and more ominous right now, the outcome. Gayan Jayatilaka, 4 innings, just 7 runs. Good strike rate, but he'll have to step on the accelerator from the word go. They read 16.25 runs and over. Excellent finish to the over by Ravindra Kumara. 2 for 4 after 2 overs. Here's the replay of that final wicket. Walked in front, missed it completely, and his off-stump was knocked back. As there is a change in voice until the end of the innings, with Shamira Veerasinghe taking over.
Right, 16 overs been completed. Nimesh Bandara. It's 88 for 6 at the moment. Now it's kind of difficult. 24 balls, 65 runs. They need around 16 runs per over. It is quite difficult when it comes to the last 4 wickets. Just a single. Gevindu and Gayan. The 2 Gs at the moment. And 89. Gayan is trying to be suicidal, and Nimesh Bandara rolling over in the batting might hurt himself. Look at that. Nimesh Bandara. Oh dear, oh dear. That was a fuller delivery. Went back, Gayan. No idea. $89 for 6. Bandara is the bowler. And again, he's saying the non-striker to come fast, but no idea. Govindu. I feel a run out is around the corner. In the air, this time Gayan got a bit of bat, thought dabbing and running is not working. He's going to long handle. Tees 90 for 6. In the air, just a single from Govindu. And 17 overs completed, 91 for 6.
In the heart of Colombo,
Ravindra Kumara is going to get into the action. Look at his figures. 2 overs, 4 runs, 2 wickets. Too good from Kumara. Is Ravindra Kumara. I was mentioning Ravindra Kumara reminds me of Ravindra Pushpa Kumara, but he's a Ravindra Kumara. And 91. That's a beautiful shot. This time, Kumara couldn't get that properly. And Govindu is got a boundary. What a good shot there. Belligerent from Govindu. Need a lot of runs. 58 needed. And Govindu goes downtown. And just a single. 3 balls already. Excellent from Ravindra Kumara. That is out of here. You miss, I hit, says Ravindra Kumara. Gets his third. You beauty. He's operating brilliantly, Kumara. Showing his class and depth of his bowling. He's putting up a display of fast bowling. Wicket to wicket. Yorker. Look at that. Gayan is out of here. Disappointed Gayan has to walk back only for 1 with being bowled by Ravindra Kumara. Sachin Samarakodi, 45 runs, 16 best. I don't think it's enough to win this game. Samarakodi. Oh yes, Ravindra Kumara. If he bowls it straight, I'm sure he'll get another one. Oh, that is a very close. Very, very close from Kumara. Because he's getting that tail in with a bit of reverse swing coming in. Ravindra Kumara. Yorker, but no run taken from Sachendra Samarakodi. 18 overs completed, 96 for 7. It's going to be Nimesh Bandara. That was a teasing delivery. What a wonderful bowling from Nimesh Bandara. 3.1 overs. Given away only 16 for 1 wicket. What a good shot. Showdown jab from Gebidu. Picks up a boundary. Is still in the hunt. But it's very difficult, I must say. Pick up is brilliant from Gebidu. But this time, almost had him. Pitching outside the leg, I guess. Pass is a leg by. Let's see the replay. Yes, pitching leg side. So, no chance for Nimesh Bandara. That's a good shot. Batters decide only a single. Oh, I guess it's now mathematically it's impossible. 51 needed of 7 balls. 7 legal deliveries. If he bowls it, they will win it. Actually, 8 deliveries. Still, they can't do this. He's walking, but gets a couple of runs. And, yep, just a 2. Bandara Nimesh. 49 needed of the last 7 balls. Ansell Textiles Limited has pulled off a brilliant victory. Almost hitting his head there. Not good, but that's a 108 for 7. That's Kokula Raj there.
In the heart of Colombo, where
Licked by there. That's wide. That's a dot ball. That's a huge hit, but taken. Captain And that's gone. Madhusan Sanji, the captain, got the catch easily. Not much to Sumit Tilan, to Sumit Nalin. Beg your pardon. It's a good shot, just a single. And there you go. And that is going down leg. And there you go. That's it, I guess. $111 what they got. So all celebrations. There you go. The players having their last say with the opponents. There's the next match, Siam City with Empire Tea at 2 o'clock. At the same menus, St. Joseph's. 1-1-1 for 8 at the end. And that's about it. Let's Ansell Textiles got a good game for them. Ansell Textile Private Limited won by 41 runs. Scorecard 35 Sanjul Madhushan, 27 for Dinur Fernando, and 18 for Gavidu Kodikar. Other than that, there's nothing much to talk about. 1-1-1 for 8 at 20 overs. Extras 6. That is what they have got. Look at that Ravindra Kumar, 10 for 4. The best figures. And the captain Madhusan Sanjay, 2 wickets for 13. 1 wicket for 20 for Tisura Fernando. Those are some excellent bowling figures at the end for Ansell Textiles. Good victory for them. They are celebrating. And we'll take a look at a bit of highlights, what really happened. Good start, mind you. They got that runs in that beginning 5 overs, and then suddenly the wicket starts to go down. But look at the start they got with Dinura and Sanjula were dominating the bowling with beautiful shots like that, presenting the full face and some delicate touches, misfields. Look at those shots they played. They were well and truly on top in that situation. Look at that. No trouble at all. Look how they played. And then the skipper's over. The catch that he took and the run out. Those kind of dismissals were helped Ansell Lanka to get back in this game. That was dead front, and look at that. Kumara was down with the appeal. Got that next wicket as well. And there you go. He's celebrating. That was a good shot by Gaivindu. And that was the end of the match. And look at the joys. Summary. You can see Chamatsara 44-32 for Anjana, Kukularaj 29. But couldn't match for Sanjula, Madhushan 35, Fernando 27 and Kevindu Kodikara 18. Ravindra Kumara, the pick of the bowlers of 10 for 4 with Ansell Textiles Lanka Private Limited has won this game by 41 runs. And we hope that you enjoyed the live coverage. We will be back around 1:45 with the toss for the second match.